Good morning, everyone. We are from Group 11 ATF20703 Microeconomics L4. Today, we would like to present case study 2. The title of our case study is Demand and Supply of Mask and Hand Sanitizer at Pharmacy Ehsan. First, we will show a table. It explains the demand and supply of mask and hand sanitizer at Pharmacy Ehsan.
Question A. Calculate price elasticity of demand when price increase from 2 ringgit to 3 ringgit and indicate whether the demand is elastic or inelastic for the following goods. For the mask, we calculate the price elasticity of demand using the midpoint formula. The price increased from 2 ringgit to 3 ringgit and the quantity demand decreased from 400 units to 150 units. To find the elasticity, we use this formula. Price elasticity of demand equal the percentage change in quantity demand divided by the percentage change in price. After calculation, the result was negative 2.27. That means the demand is elastic because the absolute value is greater than 1. In other words, when the price increased by 1%, the quantity demand decreased by 2.27%. This shows that consumers are higher sensitive to price changes for masks in this situation.
Question A. Calculate price elasticity of demand when price increase from 2 ringgit to 3 ringgit and indicate whether the demand is elastic or inelastic for the following goods. For the hand sanitizer, we calculate the price elasticity of demand using the midpoint formula. The price increased from 2 ringgit to 3 ringgit and the quantity demand decreased from 150 units to 50 units. To find the elasticity, we use this formula. Price elasticity of demand equals the percentage change in quantity demand divided by the percentage change in price. After calculation, the result was negative 2.5. This means the demand is elastic because the absolute value is greater than 1. In other words, when the price increased by 1%, the quantity demand decreased by 2.5%. This shows that customers are very sensitive to price change for hand sanitizer in this situation.
Hi, for this part of the presentation, I will explain how to calculate the price elasticity of supply for mask and determine whether the supply is elasticity or inelasticity when price change. In the example, the price of mask decreased from ringgit Malaysia to 50 cent to ringgit Malaysia 1 and 50 cent. The quantity supplies decreased from 300 unit to 150 unit. Price elasticity of supply tell use how much the quantity supply change when the price change. We use the formula price elasticity of supply equal purchase change in quantity supply divided by purchase change in price. We will apply this using the midpoint formula to get more accurate result. But to make it more accurate, we use the main formula. This avoid any bias depending on which number we start with new. Let me break it down. Q1 is the original quantity supply, Q2 is the new quantity supply, P1 is the original price, P2 is the new price. So what we are really doing is, first we find how much quantity has changed and divide it by the average quantity. Then we find how much price has changed and divide it by the average price. Finally, we divide the quantity change by the price change to get elasticity.
For question B, calculate the price elasticity of supply when price decrease from 2 ringgit 50 cent to 1 ringgit 50 cent and indicate whether the supply is elastic or inelastic for following goods. So next, I want to calculate the elasticity of supply for hand sanitizer. In the question, it says the price decreased from 2 ringgit 50 cent to 1 ringgit 50 cent. So P1 is P1 is 2 ringgit 50 cent and P2 is 1 ringgit 50 cent and Q1 is 60 and Q2 is 120. The formula for price elasticity for supply is Q2 minus Q1 divided by the bracket Q2 plus Q1 divided by 2, then divided by P2 minus P1 divided by the bracket P2 plus P1 divided by 2. Enter the value in the formula and then we calculate. So we get negative 1.33. So it is elastic because it is greater than 1. The conclusion is the supply is elastic when the price decreases from 2 ringgit 50 cent to 1 ringgit 50 cent. When the price decreases by 1%, the quantity supplies increase by 1.33%. That's it.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Najwa binti Karim. My matric number is A23A1694. I want to present about the calculate cross price elasticity of demand when the price of hand sanitizer increases from 1 ringgit to 3 ringgit and indicate type of elasticity for that good. When the price of hand sanitizer increases from 1 ringgit to 3 ringgit, the quantity demanded of the related good decreases significantly. The cross price elasticity of demand is negative 1.33, which indicates that these two goods are complementary goods. This means that when the price of hand sanitizer increases by 1%, the quantity demanded of the other goods decreases by 1.33%. That's all from me. Thank you.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, the government ensured that these necessities remain available to the public by increasing supply and controlling price increase. Elasticity analysis show that both demand and supply are higher sensitive to price changes, highlighting the importance of timely policy measures to prevent shortage and panic buying during the health crisis.